So Sean, what's up with all these monsoons? Not only in St. George, Utah, but throughout the entire American Southwest. So
yeah, it's rain that's coming hard, coming fast, and sometimes it's a lot of it.
Yeah, so what we're going to do in this video is we're going to talk about what is a monsoon in the American Southwest and what do you need to know about it if you're going to live here.
So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? I'm Sean Dezad.
And I'm Courtney Dezad, and we're with Keller Williams Realty right here in St. George, Utah. And if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in St. George, Utah, don't forget to press on the subscribe button. And don't forget to press on the bell so that you're notified every time we upload a new video, because we upload new videos every week, usually every Tuesday and Thursday.
And as much as we do love making these videos, we are licensed realtors in the state of Utah. So what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can reach out to us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back. So basically what a monsoon is because it has, here in the Southwest in the summer is super hot. And this hot summer air, it basically causes like a shift in the wind patterns. And basically you have this wind from the West Coast that's filled with ocean water. And it basically sweeps into the American Southwest. And then you get these huge storms, heavy storms. They're not usually really that long, but just the amount of rain that falls is kind of crazy. You get a lot of lightning. You can get flash flooding. So that's basically what monsoon season is here. Yeah, so basically what happens is usually in the summer, it's super hot and dry here. But then during monsoon season, which is around, it starts around July, it can go till around September. And it's not like this is happening constantly from July to September. Basically what can happen is a monsoon comes in. So it's this big storm system that comes in and it brings in humidity. The temperature usually gets cooler, but you add the humidity. And then you can have these heavy, crazy rains with crazy lightning and crazy flash flooding.
Yeah, it's quite a spectacle, actually. It's pretty cool to see, but obviously it's dangerous too. So you have to be kind of careful about not getting caught up in this weather system in a place where you could be compromised.
Yeah, exactly. Because, here in the Southwest, people love hiking, right? But it is something you need to pay attention to. If you are planning on going on a hike, definitely check the weather, not only where you are at that moment, but where you're planning on going. Because if there is any sort of flash flood warning, wherever you're planning on going, you might want to reconsider, because these flash floods, they can come in quick and they can come in fast.
Yeah, and also these weather systems, it's interesting because it could be a beautiful day, and then all of a sudden, the clouds all of a sudden just cluster, and then it just becomes a storm. Right away. So it's one of those things you have to be just very wary of. And when you see on the forecast, scattered thunderstorms, whatever, depending on where you're from, you're going, okay, whatever. But here, you want to take that to heart.
Yeah, and it can happen. We're talking about all through the American Southwest. Obviously, Arizona gets it. Even in, Salt Lake City, they get monsoons. They can have flash flooding incidents.
And Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas just recently, they had flooding because of the monsoons. So.
Las Vegas as in literally yesterday. They actually had a pretty intense monsoon.
Well, I don't know when this is going to be posted.
But the time of this video recording, it was yesterday. And it was pretty crazy because there was all this video footage of streets flooded. Some water actually got into the casinos a little bit. Nothing crazy, but it was kind of one of those wow, where did this come from?
Well, I guess because particularly with Vegas, I was reading, because they have had a particularly dry season. So their dirt is like concrete. I guess it wasn't actually that much rain, but because it didn't even absorb the water, it all just went, creating like a flood when it actually wasn't that much water.
And secondly, I guess I was reading about this too, so we're both reading about this.
Oh.
So what I was reading about was the fact that because it rained so little there, that you don't even know the roofs aren't watertight. So all of a sudden, sheets of rain will come down pretty intensely. And you're like, oh, that roof's not really holding up too well.
And just to give an example of how quickly it can, come in, just the other day we were swimming outdoors. So my kids were doing a swimming lesson, and then the sky was blue when we got there, and my daughter did her lesson, and then my son get ready for his lesson, and then all of a sudden these black clouds just swoop over us, and then the teacher was like, I think we need to cancel. And then so I was like, okay. And so we got in the car, drove home. By the time we got home, literally step in the house, there was a huge flash of lightning that you could see from both ends of the house. It was just crazy. And this is from, the sky was blue. just 20 minutes before. And then all of a sudden it's just pouring rain, lightning. It's just crazy.
Yeah, when a local tells you it's time to stop, heed their advice.
Yeah. One nice thing that the monsoon can bring is it can bring a little bit of a relief of the very high temperatures. I mean, obviously you add in the humidity, but I mean, it can actually feel quite nice. Like, every monsoon's different, every season is different, but.
You kind of breaks up the monotony a little bit. And you're like, oh, this is kind of different. I mean, you have a little dose of humidity, but again, the temperature drops probably like 10, 15, 20 degrees. So, I mean, you just kind of roll with it.
Well, and when it's raining, it can get into like the 60 degrees.
True.
So it goes from like 105 to like 60 degrees.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. Like I remember like seeing that temperature difference. Like, oh wow, like it's 67 degrees right now. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, so it almost feels like all of a sudden you're in, like Alabama or something like that. And it does feel nice on your skin because you are used to the super dry.
Bone dry here.
Yeah, and then you get the humidity and you're like, oh, my skin, it looks a little bit nicer.
Some natural moisturizer.
Yeah, I look, 5 years younger. One of the moms of my daughter's friend was saying, she's like, oh, I wouldn't have this much acne if this was how the weather was normally. And then our last little tip that we have about the monsoon season is if you do buy tickets at the Tuacan Amphitheater, definitely get the weather insurance because those storms can swoop in. And I guess if it cancels, they don't give you your money back unless...
Yeah, it was weird. Like all of a sudden we're like, good, about to book this. And they're like, do you want insurance? I'm like, I don't need insurance. And then I was like, for weather-related things too. And I'm going, oh yeah, this is an outdoor amphitheater. Apparently, again, maybe we're proven wrong here, and hopefully we never have to like utilize the insurance. But if the weather cancels the event, then if you don't have the insurance, you cannot out of luck.
So that's it. That's our video.
And remember, as much as we do love making these videos, we are licensed realtors in the state of Utah. So we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can reach out to us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back.